so here I am in Ableton Live. I'm using the trial version. I've been using it for, I'm not sure how many days, I think 78 days left on the trial. It's a 90-day free trial. I'm familiar with the software, and I've gone and got myself a few free VST plugins. You can find them over here. So this is one of them. And it has a whole bunch of preset sounds that you can use. Then the preset sounds go into a MIDI channel which has all of these MIDI clips in them, and a MIDI clip is basically, you've got here a piano roll. If I was to, I don't think it does that at the moment, it's got to be in, yeah. Yeah. So that's the sound coming in from this synthesizer here on the first channel. Okay, and then on the next channel I have another synth, and this one's got a big reverb on it. If I turn the reverb off and pull up this synth, so that's playing that, which is playing into a reverb that I've got set up that does that to it. And again, if we go back over to the other view of this program, you can see that that's also in MIDI sequences across the timeline. And then finally I've got myself a bass synthesizer. It's another one of these. This one's going, and that's providing the sound that does this. Let me play it for you. Okay, and then we have this one. Which is the channel that has the lovely reverb on it. Take the reverb off and start that again. Oops. Not quite the same, is it? And then I've got this first synthesizer which is giving me these sounds. Hey, what's going on? Oh, auto, sorry, my bad. So it goes through here. And so I'll add another one, put them all together. I've also got track volumes for these three different elements being controlled, not you, mixer, yeah, which is how I get it to fade in from the start like this. So this is something that I'm going to be using in my relaxation videos. And I just wanted to get it in Ableton so that I'm able to say, you know, if anyone does actually try a copyright strike on what is my music, then I'll be in a position to be able to say, no, I'm really sorry, but this is when I made that music. It's mine. I own it. And by trying to put a copyright strike against my music, you're trying to steal from me. Let's talk about that. They never want to talk about that. Like, YouTube never wants to talk about what happens when these people make fraudulent copyright claims against music that they claim to own but don't. What happens if one of those actually goes to court? You know, like making false claims to a court's a pretty serious offence, isn't it? Perjury, I think they call it. Yeah, lying in court's called perjury. So if you were to get up and say that you owned this music that I've made in a courtroom, you'd be committing perjury. Yeah. And yet YouTube lets companies get away with doing that every day of every year and has done for the last 20 years. Fun. Good times. Great time to be a con artist. A parasite who can't make music but just tries to steal it from people who can in the name of copyright protection. Kind of hypocritical when you think about it like that, isn't it? I'm Audio Adventurer, and that's my 2 cents.